what is that dot? Oh, it's right there. Just like a little bit of a sun flare. But we are starting off the day at Nusa Penida. We got up at like 5:15 to take the scooter to Sonora Harbor. Got the very first ferry that was supposed to leave at 7, ended up leaving at 7:30. It was supposed to be a 35-minute boat ride. Took 45 minutes. There's like so many drones. There's probably like 4 drones. At least 3 right now. We are getting lunch at Warang Angel Billabong, and I thought it was going to be less crowded, like everyone's going to flee towards Kling Kling, the dinosaur island rock thing. That's what it looks like, and that's what people know it as.
It just looks like a mouth.
I think it looks like a dinosaur. I thought everyone was going to go there first, and then we were going to come to Angel's Billabong, and it's going to be kind of not so crowded. I was wrong. What did you call it earlier?
A convoy of taxis.
Yeah. And the roads are so rough. So if you don't know how to ride a scooter or you're just new to it, completely different from the mainland of Bali. It is like potholes and dirt and just, it's, how would you describe it? It is rough.
It looks like a dirt bike trail, something you would take a Jeep on.
What is your opinion on Nusa Penida?
It's cool.
It's definitely cool, but it's definitely crowded.
Yeah.
We're trying to find Broken Beach, and we don't see it. Where were we at?
We're here. We went down to Angel's Billabong, which is this thing. And then we got to like here walking. And stopped.
Oh, okay.
But we should have kept going because it's in here. But we'll get the moped.
Move it closer.
Move it to like right here.
Okay.
Everybody else has been parking.
So this is where we're at right now. Nice view.
It's 11:30.
I'm really hoping that we can find somewhere to snorkel with manta rays, but I was going to go with this one company, and they said the seas were too big. And looking at it now, the seas are pretty rough. So I don't know if we'll have time or if we'll find something. So that's the plan for the day, and then head on the ferry around 4:30 back to mainland.
Bintang is good.
Yeah. I really like the orange and the
Radler.
lemon. Radler.
I grabbed that in the worst possible way.
We got a scooter when we got off the ferry for 75,000, which is $5 for the entire day.
Don't go to the scooter.
Yeah.
The first scooter guy you see, because he wanted $250,000 for his scooters.
It's like triple the price of what it should be, which is kind of ridiculous.
That's as much as it cost us for 4 days back over there.
That's insane. Just a little tip. Gotta walk a little bit away from the ferry to get the good deal. This is what I got. What is this thing? It's like a, kind of looks like a pork rind. Hello, and yeah, we're home now, but I am actually editing this vlog right now, and I am about 5 minutes into it, and I have no other clips to edit. It's a very short video. Apparently I just stopped vlogging and didn't really realize it until now. I kind of wanted to give you sort of more of an insight of what we did the rest of the day and kind of a review of Nusa Penida, and if just my thoughts on making a day trip out of it. The last clip that I filmed was we were eating at Warung Angels Billabong. We got some really good food. It was a good spot. They had free Wi-Fi. It was cool. So we went from Angels Billabong to Broken Beach, was like a 5-minute drive away. We basically just moved the scooter and walked 100 yards and there we were. But I didn't vlog anything because one, there was just an insane amount of people and I'm already an awkward person. I don't need to be even more awkward talking to a camera with a bunch of people around me just staring. So I just feel very, very weird. I also didn't have my mic on and it was extremely windy. So even if I had the courage to vlog in front of a giant crowd, you probably wouldn't have been able to hear me anyways because it was very, very windy. Hence why we also didn't get any drone footage of Angels Billabong or Broken Beach because it was extremely, extremely windy. I don't know what it is about being in a really big crowd of people, but it kind of just bums me out. It kind of just takes away the magic, and I don't know, I just kind of got, it was a disappointment, to be completely honest. I know it was a very popular spot. I know that there's going to be a lot of tourists there. I wanted so badly to just love every second of it, but there were so many people that it just kind of takes the magic out of it. It was like freaking Disneyland. Like, everyone was taking the exact same picture in the exact same spot. When we left any area, there was a massive amount of people, like cars. And the roads, I'm sure everyone knows that the roads in Nusa Penida is very underdeveloped. It is basically made for a dirt bike or a Jeep, not a scooter with 2 large Americans on it with a very small motor. Like, it was struggling. It made it, and luckily we didn't get hurt. We actually did see one accident. The person actually ended up going to the hospital. He was on a scooter, or she was on a scooter. The roads are narrow, the roads are bad condition. There are so many people, it's just so congested that an accident's bound to happen. It was like there was no hidden secret spot on Nusa Penida. Everyone's going there. You basically should have just been on a tour bus. It was a painful ride because from each point of interest, basically like Angels Billabong to the dinosaur thing, it's like an hour-long ride. We were just kind of over it. It just wasn't what we were expecting. We decided on our way to Crystal Bay to be like, let's just go back to the main island. Let's just go hang out at the beach for the rest of the day. But here is a little tip. Obviously, you have to get to Nusa Penida by a ferry. There's so many different ferry companies that you go to, but the majority of them all leave at 7:30 and then leave Nusa Penida at 5 o'clock. Some ferries make more than 2 runs back and forth. Some of them are every couple hours. I would just recommend picking a ferry service that's kind of goes back and forth all day, just because we were actually supposed to leave Nusa Penida at 4:30, but we kind of wanted to leave early because we were just kind of over it, to be completely honest. We go back to the port hoping that we can get on an earlier ferry. I was just expecting to not have enough time on the island. I was definitely not expecting to leave early. So I was very adamant on, okay, we have to get on the very last ferry. That was a mistake. We get back to the ports. We can't get on the ferry unless we want to buy another ticket to go back. At that point, we had already turned in our scooter, so we didn't have a scooter anymore. We ended up going on Google Maps and seeing what was in the area. I think it was like a beach club bar. It was basically just a pool that you can have access to if you buy food or drinks, which at that point in the day was our best and literal only option unless we wanted to spend more money to get another scooter and get on the bike again and go adventure, but we weren't really feeling it. And we were there for maybe 2.5-ish, 3 hours, and it was literally the best part of the island. Nusa Penida, very, very beautiful. I wish I saw it 5 years ago before the tourists were crazy. I honestly think I would have enjoyed Nusa Penida better if we had spent the night and we weren't rushing to do everything. Is it worth it as a day trip? Honestly, I don't think so. I really, really don't. And that kind of saddens me because I was so excited for Nusa Penida and it didn't live up to the hype at all, because you see these pretty pictures on Instagram and Pinterest and you're like, oh, it looks like such a hidden gem. And then you go there in person and you're literally in a line to take a picture. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some insights of the experience of Nusa Penida. But the next couple videos are going to be in Ubud and exploring that part of Bali. We moved to 2 different villas. Didn't mean to do 2, meant to do 1, stayed at 2. Things happen. But yeah, hopefully you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Yeah, it's a hot day. I'm hanging in the sunshine.